Hello, welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, I'm going to discussing with you basic of database and tables. Majorly focusing with this lecture is to how the database and tables will forming and the creation how it can be done. Let's see here. Most of the people are very familiar with the spreadsheets. This is the spreadsheet is coming from like a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. And in your Windows desktop, you will have in a facility if a Microsoft 365 or Microsoft Office application it is installed in your computer system, which is the system is having Excel. If you type the shortcut of Excel on pressing of the run key, you will get this screen of like this window. And similarly, if you open with a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet from your computer system, and you will get this screen like a window. And there you can find out the table like a sheets you find out in your spreadsheet. And this spreadsheet we can create like a ID, name, email, phone number. These are the column headers we can create. And similarly, we'll enter the data rows. This you observe here, the data rows very similar like 1, 2, 3, 4 is an ID, the unique identity which is following here. And similarly, the name of the person, and email address of the person, and the phone number of the person. These are the four columns are having with the four data rows. This is you can assume it is in a one sheet. This sheet is nothing but it is as replica is created in the database table. The table is consisting of four columns with the specified data rows to be inserted by creating of the table name. It is in a registration, you can assume it. And the data is inserting like this. Like ID is an integer data type. You have to specify the data type over there while creating of the database table. You have in a session to how to create a database table and creating while taking of the data types, what are the precautions you have to take. All the sessions are available one by one in our complete scratch to advanced level of this MS SQL tutorial. And the spreadsheet will be formed and make it as in a table to see here in our next slide. Like this is the database window and from Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. And if you open in your computer system, the management studio will be displayed like this type of window. And this is the left part, it is indicating Object Explorer. This Object Explorer, once you connect your database server, then it will be displayed like this. On all the desktop and your computer system name and SQL Server version, it will be displayed here. Once it is completed, the databases, you expand the database folder, here you will find out these are the database instances in your computer system. This is my local system and the database server I am showing here. And in your computer system, if it is freshly installed, it won't be displayed. You have to create at least one database instance in your computer system to have such an option of database. And this is in a window of database management studio will offer you to like a GUI tool to interact with your database. The database engines are readily available here and expanding and creating like a facility of a GUI tool to create database tables and modification, correction, and as well there is a query window like you see here in the right side part where the mouse is moving around. This is the query window where you can write the SQL queries here itself in this GUI tool. Once you have created and prepared for the select statements or any statement, select, insert, update, delete, or purpose, anything, you can write here and interacting with the SQL query engine by writing the selector like a query language. And this is the query language will interact you the based on your database instance and it will be result set. It will be see here inside of the query window. You will get the result set output and there you will find out what you are getting the result as an output from the database table. All right. This is the situation will be goes from your manual processing of a spreadsheet to databases. Like creating huge database, there is a many advantages are using these databases. What are the advantages? Yes, some of the limitations are available in Excel spreadsheet. The row limitation it may be, and if it is the lakhs of data is going to be in Excel spreadsheet, it may take much time to open the spreadsheet and move around the places. That spreadsheet is not more like a secure way, and data may lost, and unauthorized person can be accessible that spreadsheet if he is available in the system. Once it is in a database system, in an application manner, you have to authenticate and authorize a person in online way. Nowadays, most of the databases are supporting very vast way to interacting tools with the application language softwares, like making an interfaces of these database engines to insert the data and retrieving to by seeing the reports like charts and wherever the cumulative reports, all you can see with by just clicking, making a click does it all. Like way we can see all the information in the very less time only, and most of the functionalities will run with the huge sets of data. All right, that is the way there is a many big advantages of the using of the databases. And see here, these are the tables with the relations are available in SQL Server. The relations are supporting for relational database management system, such as MySQL and like a PostgreSQL and Oracle. Similarly, MS SQL will also support relational database management system activities. The relational database management system, the main key point is one table is having a relation with another table. It may be another single table or multiple tables. And the relation should be like a one to one, one to many, or many to one, many to many. These are the relations should be established with all the tables of which are involving in your database, and the database keys and making in a relations. Before applying the relations, we'll put it as a primary key, foreign key, candidate key, unique key. These are the types of keys will apply to handling unique identity of the data, and making a performance of that particular table with a huge performance of the making of the primary key. While retrieving the data, it will shows, and to making identity of this unique identity for applying of the like a primary key and a foreign key as well as unique and identities. These are the all the facilities are available in relational model database management systems. Now here you will observe in a simple way, I'm simple representation of the diagram I'm showing here, like a categories. This is the category is showing is a number, means it's a numeric like an integer data type. It is an ABC, it's a representing, it is in a string like a varchar or nvarchar data type. Picture, it is implies that image. Such a database, it is table, it is created. This is the table is referring here with the products with the category ID here. See here. And here, this is a primary key here in the category table, this category ID. And here the products, it is the category ID is making a move into the foreign key. All right. In such way, one key, the table is having a primary key, which is a referencing to the another table. It is called as a foreign key. Strongly remember, it's a very highly important and it's a very important interview question as well. And I hope you understand about the database and tables, why we require to use the database rather than the traditional way of using a spreadsheet, and all you have a better idea and understand about this session. Thank you for watching this session. Thank you.